it has been a busy offseason so far for the Hornets.
You can say that again for sure. The team traded star LaMelo Ball last week, then Sunday shipped forward Miles Bridges out to the Phoenix Suns.
Here to help us break down the strategy behind the moves, take us inside the mind of Charles Lee, Carolina Sports Live's Gabe McDonald. Gabe, a lot of moves for Buzz City. As we've talked about, what do you think the plan is? Are we moving with this chance to set up something big? What do you think?
Really, at this current moment, I mean, you look at the move that was first made on Thursday, trading LaMelo Ball, kind of a bit of a blockbuster there. It really kind of all came together rather quickly. And I think it's just a sign that they want to build around, Con Knippel and Brandon Miller, two young players that are coming in and really, just, I would say, sort of exceeded expectations. Obviously, they were both top 5 picks for a reason, and they've both been playing really well. But it just shows that you look at LaMelo Ball, they really wanted to sell high. You think about the last several years before this past season, dealt with a lot of injuries, played in 36 games, 22 games, 47 games. And then last year put together, his best season as far as health-wise since his second year when he was an all-star. So it shows like, hey, we have, a very valuable asset, a guy that, a lot of teams would want. And you think about, Minnesota and them now building around, LaMelo and Anthony Edwards, that's going to be, quite the duo quite the duo up there. But I think just looking at the Hornets, Jeff Peterson, he said that they don't want to skip steps. And, this is one of those big things where, they clearly identify Con and Brandon as their centerpieces for the future. And, that's kind of the direction they're moving. And then get the deal done with Kobe White absolutely had to happen once you made the trade for LaMelo Ball, because there was a lot of questions on if he would be, re-signed, extended, and they ended up getting that deal done for $75 million with him. But truly the beginning of a new era here in Charlotte when you think about the Hornets, and not seeing LaMelo Ball on the court for the future are going to be very, very different.
Yeah, it definitely is. I know a lot of those jerseys went fast on Friday at the team store. So, Gabe, in any trade deal, it's a two-way transaction, right? We know who we traded away. What all are we getting? You mentioned White, but what are we getting in return for these deals?
So in the first deal, you got Naz Reid coming in from Minnesota, really a good, solid stretch forward, which has honestly been a need for quite some time when you think about just, the Hornets and really the game becoming more positionless. You want to have a guy that can truly stretch the floor, whether he can play inside or on the outside as well. So Naz Reid is certainly going to be a pretty solid piece. And then outside of that, you have a 2033 first-round pick, which down the line, that seems like it's so far away, but it might be here before you know it. So it's kind of, tough to gauge how valuable that pick is going to be. And then you think about coming over from Minnesota, the handful of pick swaps as well, which really, that's kind of a tricky situation because it just depends on how bad Minnesota is. Those pick swaps are really only valuable, if the Hornets finish in the standings ahead of the Timberwolves, then you're going to get lower picks and you're going to be able to have better players as well. And then you look at the Miles Bridges trade, you obviously have, Grayson Allen coming over this way, which if you're a Duke fan, very familiar with him, whether you love him or you hate him, obviously a guy that's become a very polarizing figure in his basketball career. And also Royce O'Neal, and you also have a 2033, another one, first-round pick coming over from Phoenix. So you're adding a lot of draft capital. You're adding, a guy that can come in and start right away in Naz Reid, but also some solid role players as well to go with a lot of these young pieces.
All right, Gabe, really quickly, do you see any other surprises in strategic moves by the front office staff coming forward?
Honestly, I potentially do, guys. I think, you look at the Miles Bridges trade, it kind of lets you wonder and kind of lets you think that there could be something bigger on the way. Now, there's been a lot of talk about, Jaylen Brown and his potential future, whether that's here or somewhere else. He's a guy that's been very hot in the trade talks. And obviously, we all know what he brings to the table, a finals MVP, an NBA champion, a guy that's also been very vocal on social media as well about how valuable he is and how good of a career he's had over the past several years since he's come in, too. But when you think about the extra draft capital that they have, the role players that they were able to trade for and, the other guys that they currently have on the roster, you look at guys like, potentially a Grant Williams or other players as well, which would be interesting, Grant Williams going back to Boston. But you have a lot of, some young pieces that, you've drafted in recent years. You got, a ton of draft capital now and also some solid role players. Jaylen Brown, it could be a possibility, because there's been just a lot of talks, heating up over the last several days. But that would certainly be a splash, and it would certainly take a lot to get him for sure. But You'd be quite the addition.
Gabe,
here,
they're wrapping us now, but I have to ask this. 2 other names have floated up. Just yes or no, who you think it would be. Zion has been floated, and Kyrie. Do you think there's a chance we get either of them?
Neither one. And honestly, with the current culture that you have, I don't know if they would be the best for the Hornets DNA that they talk about in the locker.
There it is.
All right.
Gabe McDonald there from Carolina Sports Live. Gabe, we appreciate you weighing in.
Appreciate you guys.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.